Here's Simba. He wants me to let you know to be super careful when you're doing your holiday shopping this year. Let me tell you why.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Boo, Sammy, Richard, Nancy, Goldie, Ziggy, Ringo, Eva, Hydrox, and Ditto, the Lucky Ferals.
Good morning, Stella. Something has happened to me 5 times over the past 2 weeks at 4 different retailers. How you doing, Boo? It started at Best Buy where I made a purchase on Prime Day. And then, 3 weeks later, I was looking online and I noticed that they had the same exact item on sale for $100 less than what I paid. I was like, okay, this is not right. But I knew Best Buy had a price match guarantee. So I contacted them online, and you have to do an online chat thing. And the representative on the other end of the chat was completely clueless. She kept telling me that I purchased an item that was different than the one that I purchased, and I had to keep telling her, no, here's the link. This is the one. And she kept sending me a different link. And I was like, no, I don't know what you're looking at. This is the one I'm talking about. Finally, after basically instructing her on how to do her job, she refunded me $100 plus tax for the price difference. So that was the first time it happened. The second time it happened was at Target. So I had purchased an artificial Christmas tree there about 2 weeks ago. And I thought the price was good. The original price was $85 for a 7.5-foot tree. It was on display. It looked great for that price. And on top of that, it was 30% off. So the price was $59.50. So at that price, I was like, well, how can I not give that tree a try? I've tried an artificial tree, I think it was last year, and I had to return it because it was pre-lit and some of the lights weren't working. But this was an unlit tree. So I said, okay, so there's no lights to not work properly. I could put my own lights on it. That's great. Well, the other day, I just happened to stop into Target on the way home, and I was walking past their Christmas section, and I looked at the trees, and I noticed they had a lot less trees there. So I walked around, and I saw what looked like the tree that I purchased still on display, except this time it said it was 50% off, and I did some quick math and realized that it was almost $20 cheaper. Thankfully, I was able to open up my Target app and look at the receipt, and sure enough, same exact tree, and I paid quite a bit more money for it. So what I did was I went to customer service, and I asked them if they could price match the new price. I showed them the new price, I showed them what I paid on the receipt, and she said, yeah, we could do that, no problem. So I ended up getting almost $18 back. And while that transaction was happening, I heard the women online behind me saying that they had no idea that you could do that. They didn't know that Target matched prices, or that if you bought something at Target and then the price went down within the next few weeks, you could actually get a price adjustment. So they were really happy to learn that information, and I was happy to get the price adjustment. So I ended up getting a 7.5-foot unlit artificial Christmas tree for only around $42. The next time that it happened was at Kohls. So I had purchased a few items at Kohls a week ago, and one of the items I needed to return. So I decided to go to Kohls early in the morning as soon as they open and return the item. But when I was there, I decided to look at one of the other items that I purchased to see if maybe I wanted to get a different color, or just to see if maybe it was on a better sale. Sure enough, I found it. Most of them were sold out, but the ones that were there were on a better sale. And it was $10 less than what I paid. So when I went to customer service to do my return, I asked them if they could do a price reduction since the other item that I purchased had been lowered in price. Now, I did not need to bring the item in because they had the information on the receipt that I was using for the return. So what they do is they actually process it as a return and then a new purchase at the new price. So I ended up saving almost $10 on that item. And then last night I was on the Macys website, and I was looking to place an order for some Christmas presents. And I was looking at some prices, and I was going to buy some clothing, but I didn't know if the clothing actually looked like the photos on the website, and I didn't know how the sizes were going to be, and I wanted to try some stuff on. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to get in my car and go to Macys. It's 10 minutes away. Let me just go there. It shouldn't be too crowded because at night, like an hour or two before they close, it's usually not too crowded. So that's what I did. One of the items that I was looking at online was on sale for $17.99. And when I found it at the store, I went to purchase it, and it rang up as $24.95. So I was like, wait a minute, on your website and in your app, it says $17.99. So I opened up the app, I found the item, and I showed it to them. And they're like, oh, okay, we'll match that price for you. So they matched the price for me, and I ended up saving like $7 on that. Then I decided that I could use some new socks. So let me find their sock department, which they moved, and I had to find it in ladies' handbags. I don't know why they put socks in handbags, but they do. So they didn't have the socks that I wanted that were supposed to be on sale for $9.99. But underneath, like where their sock display is, they have several drawers. Now, I used to work at Macys years and years ago, so I know that like they might put overstock in certain areas. So I opened up one of the drawers and I found all of the overstock for the socks. And they didn't have the socks that I wanted, but they had the same exact socks, just in like multiple colors. I just wanted to get white ones, and then they had like multiple colors. So I was like, okay, these look great. These are actually even nicer because I could use some, different colors. And the first thing I did was I looked it up on the app, and they were on sale for $7.50. It was like a super clearance, 60% off. And I was like, wow, that's an even better price. Let me get 2 packs of these because I never saw these socks go on such a good sale. So I take them to the register, and they ring up as $13.99. So once again, I was like, I'm sorry, but the app says that they're on sale for $7.50. And the cashier, I don't know if she was new, but she really didn't know like what to do. So I said, can you price match that for me? She had to call over another cashier. I guess maybe he was either a manager or more experienced. And he price matched it for me. So instead of paying $13.99 for each bundle of socks, I paid $7.50 for each bundle of socks. So if I add up all of the money that I saved by price matching at Best Buy and Target and Kohls and Macys, we're talking like $150. So make sure when you do any purchasing this year that you check your prices online versus in a store, and then check your prices again if you have an opportunity to do that to see if the prices have dropped. Because in all of my years of shopping, I've never had so many price adjustments in such a short amount of time. Like, maybe occasionally I might buy something where I can find, okay, I should get a price adjustment on this. Maybe it'll happen like once a year, not even once a year, maybe once every few years. But for it to happen to me 5 times over the past 2 weeks at 4 different retailers, I just want to give you guys a heads up. Make sure you keep an eye on the prices of what you're buying, and make sure that the items that you're purchasing are ringing up for whatever the sale price should be. And if you do notice a cheaper price online for an item that you're purchasing, try to get a price match. Best Buy price matches. Kohls will do a price adjustment if an item goes on sale cheaper than what you paid for within the past few weeks. And if you're shopping in a Macys store, they will match the prices on their app and on their website. So make sure to save yourself whatever money you can this holiday shopping season. Stella says that $150 can buy a lot of cat food. And there are a lot of hungry cats in this world. Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.